guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. If y'all having a divine do and your divine grind. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you make the best out your do. The genesis, the upgrade. Put my gloves on, trying to go to work. So me and my wife got our anniversary coming up, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I miss her a lot. You feel me? And I want to celebrate, you know, our first good anniversary together, you know what I'm saying, of our marriage. You know what I mean? And I look forward to, you know, spending some time with her. And you know what I'm saying? You know, my kids, you know, and just have a, you know, a great time. You know what I'm saying? You know, the life of my wife ain't never went nowhere. You know what I mean? Despite whatever it is, you know, we going through. You know, I still love her dearly. You feel me?
we just learn to evolve and grow in life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, like, I had to grow and evolve and, you know what I'm saying, become the person I am today. You know what I mean? Become as strong as I am today. I'm tripping. I ain't even had to get on this motherfucker. I'm saying I ain't even had to get on there. That's Michael. He sprained his ankle.
Yes, sir. Gone. been reading the entire time since I've been gone.
No, that's not one of my.
Huh?
That's not one of my things I like to do.
I usually hate reading too, but I got a Kindle. My mom got me a Kindle for an early Christmas present.
Yeah, I don't care to read. I like to learn though.
Huh?
I tried it. That ain't me. I learned it all day, but I don't care to read. But like, you know, life, has a funny way of testing you. You know what I'm saying? And once you done been through the ringer so many times, you just get tired of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? You just want, to change. You know what I mean? For the good. And that's all I came to learn, and that's all I came to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, knowing better to do better. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I just, chose to, and everything is by choice. You feel what I'm saying? Because we all got a choice. You feel me? So, I just choose to, do better. You feel what I'm saying? And, like I say, once you done been at the bottom so long, you know what I mean, and them tables start to turn, you want them tables to turn in your favor. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I came to learn. You feel me? And when the tables do turn, that's what I want. I want them to be in my favor every time. You know what I'm saying? Because I done got the short end of the stick so many times out my life. You feel me? And like I say, you just learn to, put all that love, you know what I'm saying, back into yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of pouring that shit into other people who don't care you know what I mean, who don't care for that shit. You feel me? And that's all I came to learn is like, instead of making everything about money and materialistic gains, you feel what I'm saying? I, you know, I chose to, what I'm saying, put love. You know what I mean? Just love myself before I put, money. You know what I'm saying? Before that. You feel me? Because, chasing money and chasing material, what I'm saying, possessions to make you feel better is, that shit is a dead end. You feel me? And that's all I came to learn. You feel what I'm saying? Start running myself into dead ends. You feel me? So, like I said, it's about changing your mindset. It's about changing how you look at things. You feel what I'm saying? How you look at people, how you look at the world. You feel me? Because, ain't nothing wrong with the world. It's the people in the world. You feel what I'm saying? So, I only, what I'm saying, focus on things and people who want to change for the better. You feel what I'm saying? Who want better for themselves and for their family. You know what I mean? Building generational wealth. You feel what I'm saying? And when you building generational wealth, it's not just about money. You feel what I'm saying? It's about the morals, the integrity. the honor. You feel what I'm saying? That you can pass down to your kids, and you know, along the line, you know what I'm saying, along, pass that shit along, you know what I mean, to others. You feel me? And you know, my integrity, my morals, respect, dignity, and honor, you know, that comes before money. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, I can lose money every day. You feel me? I can lose money all throughout my life. But if I hold on to, you know, my honor, dignity, respect, and all that kind of shit, you know, that shit makes you feel a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't sold your soul. You feel me? You ain't no sellout.
You good, Adrian?
Yes, ma'am. Round two.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I have a feeling it's going to be a four-cupper today.
You know, four? Yeah.
Four?
It might be. I know three for sure. I know.
It's definitely going to be a four-cupper, I think.
How many you up to? Two?
I'm still working on, I don't drink coffee, I just drink tea.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm still working on the big one I come in with in the morning.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying not to caffeinate myself too much.
Like hazelnut? French vanilla. Three sugars.
Okay. Should be good up, right?
Three creamer, three sugar. Fantastic.
Slash, she gave you shit for it?
No, she is fine with me. She just watches me get ready and stuff.
Y'all got the order for him?
What, sweetheart?
Y'all got that order for that guy?
What guy?
I don't know. I think he's South End.
The South End? Yeah, Mike's got it.
Oh, Mike got it?
He just had to do a swap for a piece where a piece was broken or whatever.
Oh, all right.
That was in one of the boxes, so Mike's got it for him. Thanks, Adrian. You the man.
Skippy, Hoppy.
Got it, bro. I think you got it.
No, finish what we started. You know what I'm saying? Unfinished business. You feel me? You know, I just don't believe in giving up. You feel what I'm saying? I don't believe in giving up. You know, I don't think you should give up. Because you never know what might, you know what I'm saying? What opportunity might come across your plate. And that's all I came to learn. Like you never know. You know what I'm saying? You know that day you want to give up is the day something might shake for you. You feel what I'm saying? That might be life changing for you, or might change, you know, it might change, you know what I'm saying, for that time and moment. You feel me? To get you to the next level. But you know, like, you know, I just learned not to give up though. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what it is, no matter how hard it is. That's all I came to learn. Work it out. You feel me? Like I say, you know, I want to bring my family back together. You feel what I'm saying? I want to raise my kids with two parents in the household. You feel me? Yeah, because you know, I ain't got a chance to raise my first son like that. What, you know, my previous baby mama, you know what I'm saying? But I vowed to make changes, like, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I do decide to have, you know what I'm saying, my next set of kids, you know, which they already here, you feel me? You know, I want them to, you know, experience having both parents in the household, you feel what I'm saying? And that's why I say, you know, it might not seem like it, but I pray to God every day that He bring my family back together. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, He bring us back together better than ever, stronger than ever. You feel me? And whatever, you know, situation we going through right now, you know what I'm saying? We can get over it and get past it, get through it. You feel me? Because like I say, it'll be your family who will be the ones that will, you know what I'm saying? The fuck your relationship up. You know what I'm saying? Because of how bitter it is and how, you know, things going in their life. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, people don't like to see you doing better than them. You know, and it ain't just about money. It's about your relationship too. You know what I'm saying? People be jealous of other people's relationships. You feel me? But you know, like I say, you know, my love for my wife is, you know what I'm saying, is there and it ain't going nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, it's just due time, divine time. You feel me? It's divine time. And like I say, every relationship ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's what we strive to be. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You feel me? And like I say, you know, you just elevating and growing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, I ain't pressed into, you know, moving into another relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Like that ain't the goal. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I did previously, you know what I'm saying? You stop messing with one person, go mess with the next person, then, you know, mixing with the next person. And, you know, instead of doing that, I decided to work on myself. That's something I never did before. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't never been so much in love with myself before. You feel me? The self-love, you know what I'm saying? Self-worth, self-value. You know, when you don't give everybody access to you, you know, that upgrades your value. You feel what I'm saying? When you don't give everybody access to your body, that upgrades your value. You feel what I'm saying? That'll make motherfuckers want you even more. You feel me? Because everybody don't got access to what this person got access to. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I hope everybody have a divine day on your divine grind at all times. And remember, keep your head light, keep your head right, and keep your heart light. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? And Love Rule Supreme forever. Remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. And you know, keep that shit tight.